We had an influx of over 400 asylum-seeking individuals, primarily coming across the southern border from Mexico, and then making their way to Portland. And it was an unprecedented event. Over 400 people arriving over the span of 2 weeks, and there just weren't the facilities to be able to receive all of these individuals.
There wasn't a capacity, and I think it was, for the city of Portland, the first time that they have ever faced this kind of crisis.
We saw this as an incredible opportunity to demonstrate the values that we hold, that Maine is a welcoming community, that we do want to support the people who want to make their lives here, and we want to be a welcoming community.
We should be able to create communities that reflect our values. If you feel that you are trying to make a more equitable community, then you have to be open, you have to be welcoming, you have to be able to create space for other individuals who might not have the same lived experience as you, who might not practice the same religion or culture. That's what's going to make, I think, our state vibrant.
Maine Initiatives is a public community-based foundation. We raise money from the community and we pool the resources that we raise and we make grants to organizations in the community that are working to advance justice and equity. We've had an influx of immigrants over the past 2 decades who have enriched our communities in innumerable ways. So a lot of the work that we're doing is focused on ensuring that immigrant Mainers are able to integrate into the community and flourish socially, economically, culturally.
Organizations like Maine Initiative also have experience on how to make sure that small organizations and small communities who may not have a large foundation supporting them with the resources that they need do get the resources that they need to do the work.
When this crisis happened, I decided to be part of any community meetings that were being held around how to best support these individuals at the expo. In one of those meetings, I was put in a position where I had to say what I was going to do. And I was like, I'm here to collect information and be able to take that information and take it back to the group. And they said, no, we need more than that. Can you reopen the Solidarity Fund? We're facing a crisis. Quickly, individual donors felt that this was important and an imperative action for them. And so through our online system, gave $20, $25, $35, and they made one third of what we raised in total, $178,000. And I think the individual capacity to support this work is empowering.
The biggest challenge that any immigrant is going to tell you when we arrive somewhere is the unknown.
Every time you move to places that don't speak your language, it makes it hard for you to move forward. I don't think that we couldn't have this team organized if, we didn't have any money to support the people that were supposed to be there 24 hours or at least for the whole day. This is a peaceful place to live with you and your family, and we made it our home. And I believe it's time to open doors.
For the 10 years that I lived in here in Maine, I can already see the progress made.
When I look back in history, every time you've had migration, it has advanced that state, it advanced that city. I see Maine being one of those states that gets enriched, economically, culturally, by the arrivals of new people.
The immigrant population is really an important part of the future of Maine. We're an old state, one of the oldest states in the country, and we're a small state. So without the influx of the immigrant population, there would be lots of jobs and lots of opportunities that would go unfilled.
When I saw the last election, so many people we have in the immigrant community getting in the city council, in the school board or the staff. I'm like, here we go, we are getting there.
When we feel comfortable in the space that we hold, right, where we're not challenged, where we're not asked to look beyond what's in our house, what's in our community, we don't grow, we don't expand, right? And so by welcoming people who bring different expertise, different experiences, different cultures, we allow ourselves to expand and become richer, become more vibrant. And I think we need to continue creating space for different voices, for different perspective, for different lived experience. And this is just one way of doing that.